Greetings, gang. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my moderators. Hey, AV. Hey, HP3. All right, so let's just jump in, get a quick energy check in for you guys and see what's going on. Hey, Just Geo. Hey, Ben. All right. Hey, Menace and Squirrel. Menace and Squirrel, every time you come on my live, I always think of Sandy from SpongeBob. All right, let's see here. Okay. Overall energy is the Four of Cups in reverse. Maybe somebody is feeling a little down right now. You know, maybe somebody is just kind of feeling bored. You're welcome. Maybe somebody is feeling kind of bored with life right now. They're tired of doing the same routines over and over again. I feel like even though somebody feels like that, they could still be like declining offers to get out of that feeling. I don't know. Maybe somebody just feels down in the dump. Maybe somebody feels like they should be happy. There's reasons to be happy, but it seems like somebody just they're just not in the mood. Let's see here. Queen of Wands in reverse. This energy was in the last reading on Sunday, right? What was the last reading we did? I think it was Monday. But I don't know, maybe somebody's just not feeling themselves right now. Hey, peace and positivity. Hey, Maria. I think somebody needs something to cheer them up. I don't know. Somebody's just, I don't know, somebody's mood just seems like really down. Let's clarify this. Somebody is also wondering like why they aren't getting any offers for love. Why, like, there's a lot of different energies, you know, like somebody feels like, okay, they're bored, but they're also not being open to any invitations or anything. Then somebody else kind of feels like, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, like, what's wrong with me? Like, somebody may be asking themselves, like, what is wrong with me? Let's see, what's wrong, Spirit? Nine of Wands. Why is this not showing the way I want it to? Nine of Wands here. So somebody's been through a lot of trials and tribulations. They don't know who to trust. So that's possibly why somebody is not really accepting anything. Get y'all some vitamin D3, AV. I've been preaching that to y'all for years. Somebody also doesn't know who to trust. So even if somebody was to come towards someone, they're like, would I even be able to trust anyone? Let's see. Yeah, sun in reverse. Somebody is going through some depression right now. hmm Somebody just really not feeling life right now. Sending my love out to you. Hang in there with the Nine of Wands. Hang in there. You know. You know, honestly speaking, just looking out into the world, it's been a lot of stuff, you know. It's been a lot of stuff happening in the world. It's been a lot of stuff happening within people's families, within people's personal lives, interpersonal lives, people's work environments. Lots of people can't find work. Lots of people are like not doing as good as they want to do. So for a collective energy like this, I can see why someone could be feeling sad. Someone could be feeling a little down, like, you know, maybe someone doesn't have the money they want to kind of like take themselves out and do things for themselves or something. We don't have any pentacles out here yet, but the Queen of Wands energy is usually one who just kind of like has it all together, well put together, looking good and everything like that. But you know, I'm just seeing like an energy of someone just like not really feeling it. But with the Nine of Wands, it's like they still get up every day and they still like go to work. They still take care of the kids with the Sun card. They still do whatever they have to do. But with the Four of Cups, someone is even tired of that routine. It's like someone just kind of like wants a break from the norm. Possibly even a break from this responsibility with this Nine of Wands, or always feeling like they have to be protecting themselves, they have to be on guard. Like someone is just like over a lot of shit. And I don't feel like it's necessarily about one person. Maybe for some of you it is. You know, the Queen of Wands is a court card, but maybe someone is just, it's not just one person. I feel like it's just like a culmination of things with the Nine of Wands, you know? All right, let's see. What do you have for the collective, please? All right. You guys got the Magician in the upright position. You know, you're going to have to really start manifesting more. Okay, some of you guys could be afraid of that word. You know, that word has been demonized. Um, Using your own magic, using your own power is really being demonized in certain communities and religions, but manifesting is just like prayer. They go hand in hand. I feel like someone needs to stop being afraid of their spiritual prowess and just really utilize the tools that are there for them, the resources, whatever it is. It's like somebody really just has to like step it up spiritually, you know? Let's see. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys need to let go of like what your family may think about. If you are into spirituality, you really want to start getting deeper into manifestations and magic and things of that nature. I feel like you should, but I feel like somebody could come from like a background or a family where that's frowned upon or something like that. Hey, Lily Cat. Major Arcana, the Chariot coming out here in the upright. It's time to get to work. That's the only way you're going to get out of this financial rut. That's the only way you're going to power through this. But it's like somebody possibly has like some type of ties. It doesn't have to necessarily be family. It could be a group of people that feel like family or something like that, where it's like maybe they're just against that kind of stuff, you know? But someone is going to have to break out of that with the Chariot and just do what they got to do. What is this, please? Ten of Swords after tarot. That's what's going to pull you out of this tough cycle. Now, the Ten of Swords, there's going to be an ending to like this financial rut somebody has been in. But it's going to take some spiritual work. I ain't even going to hold you. It is. There's no way around it. This ain't going to be for everybody because not everybody believe in doing spiritual work. But for those of you who do, that's what's going to pull you up out of this rut. All right, let's move forward. What is this Chariot in the upright, please? You know, I got you, peace and positivity. Confirmation here. You got the Six of Pentacles in the upright position to clarify this Chariot. I'm telling you, yeah, this is double confirmation, the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys may really need to do some spiritual work. You know, I like the Six of Pentacles. I like it because it's resources coming in. It's the help you need coming in. With the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position, that's going to put you on the right track. And you already know what the Pentacles represent. This is money. So, like I said at the top of the reading, I didn't see any Pentacles yet, but they're coming out now when we're clarifying this Chariot. Okay? So, and the Chariot is power. You need to put some power behind this shit. Like, for real. Don't be afraid. Like, stop being afraid. What do you have to lose? You already feel like your back is against the wall. God didn't give you gifts and herbs and tools and powers for you not to use them with harm to none to better your situation. That's what it's for. That's what it's literally for. All right. We see you here getting the help that you need. And this help, this leg up, Spirit says a leg up. It's no coincidence either. Look, even the horse has one leg up. So you're going to, whatever this help is, this assistance, whatever it is that comes in, it's going to give you a leg up so that you can get back on your feet, get back on your journey. But you can't be afraid. You can't be in the energy of doubt. All right, let's see. Yeah, lock in, Sway. Ashe, confirmation, the Six of Wands in the upright position. All is not lost, gang. I'm telling you right now, all is not lost. It ain't over yet. Okay? It ain't over. The Six of Wands, you're going to be successful. You're going to have what you need. I'm telling you, you're going to be successful. You're going to be victorious over this situation. You just got to start putting that energy out there. You got to start putting that energy out there, gang. So the universe can respond to you. And for those of you who do spiritual work, I want you to understand something. Like, you don't do spiritual work just one time and think everything's going to be perfect. Sometimes things need to be reworked. Sometimes if you're doing some type of spiritual work and it's not hitting the way you want it to, sometimes you got to go back. You got to do a certain cleanse. You got to do certain affirmations, certain prayers. You got to get different tools, you know? So that's why Spirit is saying, like, persevere, keep going. You know what I mean? You got to keep going. But the money will come in. The help will come in. And maybe for some of you, is coming in slow. Maybe you, with the Six of Pentacles, maybe you applied for some type of assistance and it's just taking a while for everything to come together. That could be possible for some of you too. But with the Chariot, there's power behind it, but you got to push with the Chariot and the Magician. Some of you may be a powerful magician, but the Six of Wands is letting me know that even though things may be moving slow, it's all coming together. I feel like you're going to have your desired outcome, but some of you guys are going to have to change your perception of the situation you're in. And I know it's hard when you're in the thick of it, but somebody's going to have to shift their perspective. Yeah, the Hangman. Definitely. After Tarot, you see how she's feeding him water? You're going to have the help. You're going to be replenished. But somebody's going to have to shift their perspective of the situation they're in. And start looking at the glass half full. All right? What is this? Greetings, Divine. Yes, look, Page of Pentacles. I'm telling you, Page of Pentacles in the upright position. Good news about money coming in. You know, something to hold you over. For somebody, this is something to hold somebody over to the next pay period. Or for some of you, this may be something to hold you over until that assistance comes in for you with the Six of Pentacles. Some of you guys may need to call 211 on your phone and give them like your zip code and tell them like what kind of resources you're looking for. And most times they can point you in the direction of something. Maybe you need to do that, you know, with the Hangman. Okay. But whatever is happening, bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's going to take you out of like juggling, robbing Peter to pay Paul, feeling imbalanced, feeling, you know, it's taking you out of that. I'm telling you. You got the Empress in the upright. Somebody, you going to get back on your feet, okay? The Empress lives a good life. So with the Page of Pentacles and the Empress, it's like abundance is your birthright. Like maybe even from young, some of you guys knew that there was some type of like comfort you were supposed to live in. Maybe there was some type of, I feel like I see a child, like you're an adult now, but maybe for some of you as a child, you had some type of taste of a lavish lifestyle. You got to see what it's like to like maybe ride in nice cars or just have things. Maybe you seen what that was like. Maybe you visited someone and they had it like that, or you know, somebody got a taste for what that was like, and it's been lingering on somebody's tongue forever. And somebody is like really frustrated with the Four of Cups in reverse because they're trying to figure out how to manifest that life. And I'm here to tell you that you can do it. You can do it. Confirmation. You have the High Priestess coming out in the upright position here. And so I feel like intuitively you know where you're gonna end up. I feel like some of you guys have, and I mean this in the best way. I feel like some of you guys sometimes have delusions of grandeur. You know what I mean? But I don't mean it in the negative way that it's usually used in. I mean, like, sometimes maybe you guys fantasize about like just having all the things. You know, maybe for some of you in a past life you were very well off, you know? And it's possibly shocking to your system now that you're not where you feel like you should be. Like, maybe somebody like really remembers a time in their life, a past life, where they had luxury, you know, comfort, all the things. And maybe for some of you this is like a longing in somebody's soul, like, and I don't mean it in a way like somebody's materialistic, because with the High Priestess coming out here, this is a balance of the spiritual world and a balance of having nice things. And you know, they try to brainwash spiritual people and spiritualists and say that, oh, we're not supposed to want money or want comfort or want nice things or want to live a life of luxury. And that's just gaslighting us up out of our purpose, up out of our birthright. We wasn't brought here to just suffer and not have. All right, let's see here. What's this High Priestess and the Empress, please? Mm. The Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I just heard hit the reset button. Somebody could be afraid to like lose their youthful spirit due to all the trouble and trauma and pain they've had in their life. But it's like, you're not going to lose your youthful spirit, but you have to start like forgiving yourself. If you feel like you've made some wrong decisions that kind of put you in a bind, you have to start forgiving yourself. Maybe you guys made some bad decisions when you were younger and you feel like it's just been haunting you ever since. You're going to have to forgive yourself and let that go. You can't punish yourself for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. Somebody thinks about themselves when they were a child a lot too. And somebody thinks about how like their childhood or their past has really shaped their heart, their love language, what they expect from others. What is this? Yeah, the lovers with the Six of Cups. Spot on. Yeah, somebody thinks about that a lot. Oh, hold up, it's out of focus. Yeah, and you know what's so crazy? Well, not crazy, but what's so funny? The lovers is represented by Gemini in the major arcana, right? And we in Mercury retrograde. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury. And the Six of Cups is like the past energy. So it's not it's like it's very befitting that people would kind of be revisiting those things at this time. I don't feel like anyone's necessarily like going towards someone from their past. I just feel like maybe past emotions or conditioning and stuff like that is really coming to the surface during this Mercury retrograde. It's more of like a deep dive into yourself. Mm-hmm. What is this? Someone too with the lovers and the Six of Cups. Someone is thinking about like how they grew up so fast. Somebody could also be thinking about when they lost their virginity or something like that. Like somebody is going like way back, okay? Like way back. I wouldn't even be surprised if someone finds themselves like having dreams from like their childhood neighborhood or their childhood school or childhood friends or with the High Priestess energy here. And with the Six of Cups, someone is also like reminiscing on the type of like lovers they had when they were too immature in spirit to understand what a connection was. That's one of the things that attracts predatory people to you, collective, is your childlike spirit, your childlike faith and love. Um you believe people when they tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Because the Six of Cups is the energy of innocence. And the lovers could be like that contract. It's like sometimes when you have like this childlike innocence when it comes to love, it can attract the wrong suitors because they like that agreeability about you. They like that you believe what they say even if they know they're not telling the truth. But see, the thing that happens with the High Priestess energy is like it always dawns on you. And like I said, it may come to you in a dream or a vision or something. And then you have to pull back that innocence. That could be shocking to some people because when you come across that way and then you wise up here with the High Priestess, it's very shocking when you pull that energy back from people because they tend to think they've got one over on you, or they tend to think that you're very naive. So you could be like looking at a lot of patterns you've had in relationships, interpersonal relationships, business. You could just be kind of revisiting patterns and stuff like that. Some of you guys need not get so distracted with relationships. Like if you're in one, you're in one. Let it evolve naturally. But don't let relationships distract you from self and for what you're supposed to be building up for yourself. Because if these people choose to leave, you still want to have the things you've built for self. All right, let's see. What is this? Okay. Now, for some of you, Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like, somebody really lied on you when it comes to like your work ethic. Somebody could have lied on you when it comes to like the work you present and why with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You could have been in a very like messy work environment. If this isn't work for some of you, this is just somewhere you associate with other people. You could be or socialize with other people, or you have run-ins with other people. You could be realizing like a certain place is like unorganized and everybody is just messy. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you go into a store all the time and after a while going in there, everybody starts telling you like everything that's going on in the store. You know what I mean? Like, damn, you walk out like, damn, all I came to do was get my coffee. And now you didn't went out with an earful about who ain't coming to work on time and all. Like you may be realizing that and choosing with the Seven of Pentacles to like go elsewhere. Or some of you guys have just disassociated from some type of energy where it just wasn't cohesive. Nobody was working together. Everybody was trying to backdoor each other. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you really wasn't like at your best anyway when you were there. What is this, please? Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright. Coming out in reverse is the Page of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands. So it could have been a lot of gossip in some type of environment where money was exchanged or money was made. With the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, could have been a lot of gossip going on. Some of this gossip that was happening was actually to stop somebody money. Somebody was gossiping just to like make somebody lose an opportunity as well. Yeah. King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody, whatever this gossip was, it was to make somebody like lose resources, lose a valuable opportunity, lose money, lose a job, lose their legacy. Like, this is what the gossip was for. The Page of Wands knows what they're saying. In reverse, they know what they're saying isn't true. But they're going to say it anyway. Especially if it takes the attention off of their negative traits. All right? Or their lack of motivation or their lack of skill. So some of you guys could have had that going on as well. All right. Let's see. What's this Three of Pentacles in reverse, please? Damn, HP3, I'm sorry. Eight of Wands. Somebody is going to file some type of complaint. With the Eight of Wands here. Because something didn't happen above board here. or somebody needs to file some type of complaint. But with the Eight of Wands, they need to do it because there's like a window. Spirit is showing me a window, so I'm thinking of like a time window or a window of time or something like that. I just heard grievance. So maybe somebody needs to file something. All right? What is this? Can you show me, please? The Empress and the Four of Wands. Somebody needs to fill out an application. Whoever this Empress is, they need to know that no matter what's going on, they're going to be stable. All right? And that's extremely important for the Empress. But I feel like there's still a bit of worry for this Empress because they feel like there's always a possibility of something falling through with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Can you show me this, please? Ten of Wands in reverse. Somebody is about to like feel a bit better. Something's gonna happen that's gonna come along and lighten your load. Something's gonna lighten your load, gang. All right. Let me see. What's this? Let me move this real quick. I'm learning how to work this freaking thing. I gotta move kind of slow when I put the card out there. And then if I put too many at once, the camera don't know what to focus on. So I gotta be strategic, gang. All right, I gotta be poised. All right, let me see. What is this Ten of Wands in reverse? Ashe. Six of Swords in the upright position, gang. I'm telling you, you're going to make it through this. You're going to make it through this. The Ten of Wands in reverse points back to the 9, right? And the 9 is the wounded warrior, but the wounded warrior still got some fight left in him. You're going to get through this. I don't know who this is for, but you're going to get through this tough time. Some of these burdens are about to start dropping off of you. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you're going to have to strategize, gang. With the Magician, you're going to have to put in some work. All right? You're going to have to put in some work, gang. I'm telling you. And with the Magician, it's like the resources and the tools are going to be made available to you. You have the Six of Pentacles, for fuck's sake. The materials, the tools, all the things you need, the resources are going to be made available to you. But you have to go looking for them so that they can meet you where you are. You can't just sit in the position you're in and be like, oh, I want this to change. I want this to change. But you're not meeting the change halfway. That's how you let the universe know. And then it sends that ripple effect to let everything line up. Pronoia. All right? You gotta move around. Six of Swords is moving forward. You already had the Chariot, major arcana. That's extreme positive movement forward. But it's all depending upon what you're willing to put behind it. You got to put some power behind these words. You got to put some power behind these desires. You got to put some power behind this work. You have to. You have to. And your future self is going to thank you. What is this, please? Ashe, bottom of the deck, judgment in the upright position. Major arcana. Call judgment on this shit. Confirmation, the world, major arcana in the upright position. You need to reshape your world. You need to do it. It starts with the thought. Ace of Swords. It starts with the thought. With the judgment. And then what I like, you see the Ten of Wands is in reverse, and the surrounding energy is the judgment in the upright, the world in the upright. Your whole world is about to change, but in a lighter tone. A lot of this heaviness is about to come up off you. You know what I mean? Some of you guys may find yourself getting really serious about transforming your body. If you notice here on the world card, her body is wrapped in this garment and it's a wreath around her. Somebody may get serious about changing their body or changing their lifestyle with the judgment. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's like somebody is like ready to give up everything that's burdening them. Everything that they don't really need. Maybe it's going to be things you like, but you really don't need. And you know it's weighing you down or it's putting weight on you. And weight don't have to just be physical. It could be in the spiritual aspect too. Some things we feed ourselves weighs our spirit down. We feed ourselves in many ways, through the ears, the eyes, the mouth, the womb. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like somebody is trying to transform their whole life. And they will. And a lot of these burdens is going to start to fall up off of you because it's starting with this thought here. Major arcana clarifying this energy is the Emperor in the upright position. So somebody is really sat down with themselves. I feel like this Ace of Swords and this Emperor, somebody really been talking to themselves lately. Like, yo, you need to tighten this up, or yo, it's time to change this, or yo, like, what are we doing? Like, somebody really been having clear communication with themselves, which is giving somebody their power back that they never lost in the first place. But it was just muddled through the waters of the world, through the energies of the world, through the circumstances, through the worries, the fears. Somebody couldn't hear themselves clearly. Now somebody can hear themselves clearly and they're ready to take back control. Somebody has realized what areas in their life they gave up control when they didn't even have to. So, you know, and I feel like with the Ace of Swords, I feel like maybe somebody has been facing some harsh truths with themselves as well. You know? All right, let's see here. Somebody needs to have a heart of forgiveness. That's for somebody specific, because I'm hearing somebody has been judging people harshly for things that they're not even doing fairly or right in their own life. It's like somebody has really been trying to bring judgment and justice and karma to someone for things that they haven't even stopped doing. We have here the Tower in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody has been out here like really trying to put tower moments in other people's lives because of the way they feel about themselves. With the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands in reverse here, somebody was doing that, but it's not working for them anymore. With the Tower in reverse, somebody is realizing that they're the tower, and they can't keep putting that on everybody. What is this? Because with the Six of Wands in reverse, somebody tries to bring tower moments even to people that like show up for them, or even people that celebrate them. King of Cups in reverse. So this is a person who is always on some type of emotional roller coaster, and that energy with the Ace of Wands in reverse is projected outwardly to people who don't deserve it. Like, this is somebody that's having a bad day. They come to work and they're just mean to all the customers that show up, even if it's unwarranted. Somebody that's having a bad day, they go get their hair done and they going off on the stylist, and the stylist doing their hair perfect. Or it could be the stylist showing up to work and going off on the client. Either way, somebody is projecting their bad day or their emotional roller coaster on people, Six of Wands in reverse, who didn't even show up for that type of shit. This is like somebody being like, I'm seeing somebody like grabbing a bag off the floor, and they're like, I didn't come here to be insulted. Like, somebody's grabbing a bag and getting up from, like, there's like a row of seats, individual chairs, like chairs that fold. And I see somebody sitting on one. The color blue is in the atmosphere. And somebody picks up a bag and they're like, I didn't come here to be insulted. And then they walk out. Six of Wands in reverse. So maybe some of you could be in an environment like that where someone like projects their, whatever it is, their tower onto others. What is this? Yeah, King of Cups in the upright position now. To clarify this, yeah. Because this King of Cups is coming with the Page of Cups in the upright. So somebody is like, I came here in good spirits. You know, the cups, spirits, you know, somebody's like, I came here in good spirits. I didn't come here to be insulted. And then they leave. Six of Wands in reverse. So it's like somebody who doesn't know how to control their emotions, King of Cups in reverse, Tower, you know, they projected onto the people who didn't even show up for that. Like, that's not even on that type of time. And then they wonder why with the Six of Wands in reverse, they're all alone. They have no one to celebrate with. They have no one standing behind them, supporting them. Because they took out their unstable emotions on the support that they had. All right, let's see here. What is this? The Fool in the upright position. Yeah, somebody like, you know what? I didn't come here to be insulted. I'm out of here. And then somebody is like, well, we all came here on the. So okay. Somebody could be going to like a woman's retreat or something like that. I don't know. It's not gonna be the same for everyone. But it's like someone is somewhere with the Fool That's not their usual environment. But even though that's not their usual environment, they're still like, I don't give a fuck. I'll find my way back to the hotel, or I'll find my way back to the airport. Like, somebody is just not sticking around for any type of disrespect or projection or shifts of guilt and blame. Even if they gotta find their way, somebody's gonna find their way with the fool. But whoever this person is, like, they have very good intentions with the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. She said it sound like a love and hip hop girls trip. Oh Lord. Cause you ain't about to be throwing no drink at me, bitch. They all sit around throwing drinks and shit at each other. Bitch, we supposed to be here eating free and turning up. Couldn't be me. But yeah. So somebody is like in a space that they've never been in before, but they're still like, I'm not sticking around for any disrespect, I'm gonna take my good intentions elsewhere, like, so there could be a situation like that going on where somebody's just like, I'm gonna go somewhere where my love is matched, or where I'm appreciated, not tolerated. Okay. Thanks for sharing the live, Rihanna. Okay, let's see. What do you have for the collective, please? We have the moon in the upright. So there's going to be some things that you may not know yet. All right? There's something going on. Okay. 5 of Cups. Somebody is really trying to figure out the source of their sadness. I feel like with this moon and this 5 of Cups, somebody feels like it's like a dark cloud, like always following them. Somebody may feel like that, like some type of dark energy always following them, looming around. If that's the case, Major Arcana, the Star, and the Upright, that's a signal that it's time to do some deep healing. Yeah. Definitely. Look at this person in the 5 of Cups. It's like, one of the darker meanings of this card is like that's blood that's spilled out on the ground. You see the red there coming from the cups. Somebody could just be like mourning a lot of like loss. With the moon energy, is something going on in somebody's subconscious mind where it's just like it's heavy back there for somebody. But I feel like somebody is going to heal this energy here, but it's going to take energy work. You know what I mean? And if you feel like you in a space where you can't do it, you need to find somebody you trust that can like guide you, who's been through the dark night of the soul that you could be going through, and who can guide you out of that. We all go through the dark night of the soul. It's one of the symptoms of awakening. If you go through the dark night of the soul, that's your subconscious mind letting you know it's ready to purge with the Star and heal and step into its rightful energy. You know? What is this, please? The Five of Wands, yeah, so that this inner confrontation can go away. Some of you guys fight yourself so much. Some of you guys fight yourself so much. Somebody struggles with like self-identity. Now, not in a way that they want to be somebody else, not like that, you know, but in a way where they're like, they really want to know with the star and the moon, like who they are. Like that's so important to somebody. Somebody feels like if they can tap into that, then the inner conflict will go away. The inner confrontation will go away. The inner chaos will subside. Hold on, y'all. Let me go take my food out the oven. Look, I had to set a timer because I be done got up here talking to y'all for 2 damn hours and my food be done burnt. All right. All right. Yeah. So somebody's definitely trying to end this inner conflict that they've been having for a long time with the moon energy. All right, let's see here. All right, Spirit. Okay, so you got this Three of Pentacles in reverse again. You had it earlier in reverse in the After Tarot with the Ten of Swords. I feel like on some spiritual shit, somebody has been following some of you for lifetimes after lifetimes, just trying to stay in your energy so that they can betray you. Now, the lifetimes could be years, you know, but I'm dramatic, okay? So I feel like on some spiritual shit, somebody has made it their life's purpose to just kind of like always show up where you are. Always be lingering in whatever group you're a part of. Always be lingering whatever association you're in. If you at the water cooler, they got to be right on the other side of the water cooler. Like somebody is always making it their business to be in spaces that they're not invited to just for the sole purpose of betraying somebody with the Ten of Swords. I just heard I took them from you. So somebody may like to take people from you as well. But however they're doing it with some kind of words or some type of communication, chanting or some stupid shit, gossip with the Page of Wands in reverse, but with this Ten of Swords that represents communication, air, you know? So somebody may like for some of you guys, you were like the You were always like the topic of office gossip or some shit like that. But you see how I stuttered when I said that? So whoever was saying something, it's like they didn't have the facts together. Or somebody is a liar and they stutter a lot when they lie on people. Because with the Ten of Swords, it's like they mouth is moving a mile a minute and their brain is not computing the shit they saying. Like somebody like talks a lot like about somebody. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Somebody likes, like you could have like, this could be something that you don't know with the moon. This could be somebody that you can't see. You can't see them doing this. All right? You don't see them doing this. But what they're doing is they're trying to attach themselves to anything that's like supportive of you. That's the first sign of someone. Well, not the first, and I'm a dive deeper into this in another video, but this is one of the signs of someone trying to like swap destinies with you, or like, I don't really want to say swap destinies, but it's like this is one of the signs of someone trying to covet you, covet your spirit, covet your energy. What they like to do is they like to attach to anything that's attached to you. Especially like with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, external people. So like say you always go to a certain gym and you in a spin class or some shit like that. Whoever the foe is or the enemy is any person, place, or thing that tries to oppress us. But whatever, they'll show up to your spin class, right? And be in the back in like a hoodie or some shit. You don't even notice them. And they'll be taking note with the Ten of Swords of everyone that you talk to or laugh with or hand a granola bar to or talk to during the breaks. And then what they'll do is Three of Swords in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, they'll try to like cozy up to those people. And you see a lot of this shit on social media too. But we're gonna speak of it in the physical world, and we're gonna talk about it in the social media world, because those are two worlds, man. I swear to God they are. But and then like when you leave class, they'll show up on a day that they know you're not gonna be there because they always watching what you're doing, right? They got your schedule down pat with the Three of Pentacles energy, and they'll start to slowly try to like sway certain people away from you with the Ten of Swords by gossip and lies, and you know, with the Three of Swords in reverse, maybe these are things that you've healed from. Maybe these are things that you ain't even involved in anymore. Whoever this person is like they like to say they lying though. They lying. What is this? Yeah, they lying. And in the social media world, this would be people who like have they have parasocial relationships where they like to oh, you commented back to them, let me go see what y'all was commenting about, and I'm gonna go follow them, and then I'm gonna start being in the know. Every time you talk to that person, every time you comment to that person, I'll be able to read what y'all saying, because now Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'm tagging along Ten of Swords with the intention to disrupt this, whatever the fuck it is. Like somebody just like attaches themselves to anything that you're involved in just to destroy it for you, or just to take those energies or those things or whatever it is away from you. Clarifying this energy, I have the Hierophant in reverse. So like I said, somebody's lying. This could be a terrible leader, a terrible boss, a terrible manager, somebody that's in charge of some type of institution, corporation, business, or whatever, but they're fucking terrible. And they probably, they have a hierarchy, but they sit amongst, for lack of better terms, they sit amongst the common folks, so to speak, and they indulge in the gossip, and they like send out flying monkeys with the Three of Pentacles in reverse to keep up some type of mess. right? Some of you know this. High priestess in the upright position. Somebody really finds power in like being your shadow. Somebody really thinks that they're like your shadow. Like where you go, they will follow, they will linger, they will be in the background, they will always shadow you, they will always watch you, they would always like try to throw a monkey wrench in your plan. And maybe for a while with the moon, you didn't see it in the physical, right? But with the high priestess, you can see it in the spiritual. You can see it in the spiritual. See, a lot of these people, they think you stupid or some shit like that, right? See, a lot of people who be fucking around in spirituality don't even believe in spirituality. They don't respect gifts. You know what I'm saying? They don't respect that shit. They don't. So they would never think that you would intuitively pick up on they shady business. They would never think that you would have intuitive nudges and downloads about what the fuck is really going on around you and who is not on your team. The Hierophant in reverse, that's not somebody you want to deal with on a spiritual level. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, some of you guys need to be careful about what spiritual groups you start trying to link up with. Everybody want all these spiritual friends. Some people just want spiritual friends and they don't really fuck with spirituality like that. Some people just attach to spiritual people to drain them, to prove that they ain't really as spiritual as they say. You know, it's a lot of bullshit going on in the spiritual community. That's why y'all don't see me linked up with no motherfucking body and I stay tucked away. I saw this shit happening before the fuck it happened. You can go back to all my old ass tweets from like 2018. I've been telling you this shit was going to be a breakdown in the spiritual community. There's also a breakdown in the people who indulge in the spiritual community, but then find themselves having such hatred and envy and all these negative feelings they have towards the spiritualists and the readers and the seers and the prophetess and the prophets. Like, it's like Judas all over again. Judas is a fucking spirit, okay? And some people, Hierophant in reverse, are that Judas spirit. They carry that Judas spirit. We're dealing with spirits. We're dealing with principalities. We're dealing with energies. And when you stay in such a fucked up ass vibration, these energies and these spirits can live through you. And what they will do is they will try to take out the ones who are trying to help. And people look at people like me who are trying to empower you in the spirit and help you. They look at me as like somebody who's weak. Okay. But, you know, you have to understand that when you are standing for something, you will face persecution. There will be Judases who come along. Some people are only existing because they have coined themselves your Judas or your enemy. That's the only reason they are still getting up every day. I'm being shown that scene in Life where y'all remember that movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence? Remember how they were imprisoned for so long? They got up one day and it was like they was old, and they came outside, and then the warden said to them, he was like, every day I get up hoping that you and Clyde done, you know, died in your sleep. And they was like, and he was like, and every day you prove me wrong. And then they was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something like that. And even though the warden hated them, he was definitely kind of fond of them because they was all old as fuck together. So like somebody only exists through their hate for you. So these spirits, these energies, they only exist through their hate for what you stand for, or just your existence alone. Your existence upsets people. Your truth upsets people. You just living, breathing, eating a fucking salad upsets people. It's something within them, though, with the Hierophant in reverse. It's something in them. That's why I told y'all I stop thinking. And everybody that be on lives and commenting and everybody that's this and that is on the level with you, because they not. They're not. And the cards are showing you 3 of Pentacles, Hierophant in reverse. Your gift with the High Priestess triggers people. You being able to see through the facade triggers people. You having gone through the dark night of the soul and now being able to speak on it, that triggers people. But they can't look away. They still, with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, have to position themselves up under you to see if you're going to keep saying the things that trigger them. When you going to stop saying the shit that trigger me? Never. Never. Because it's not your responsibility to tiptoe around your spiritual gifts and your story and your fucking truth because it's going to trigger somebody else. Then what you going to do? Start a war inside of you? No. No. All right, let's see. So if you're wondering, like, damn, my spiritual journey has just been wild, it's because Spirit is trying to get, Spirit is trying to get you away from the Judases, right? So I want you to know the Judases are not the ones that are always going to trigger you. The Judases are going to be the ones that kiss you on the cheek. Oh, hey, bro, I love you, bro. Hey, sis, I love you, sis. Hey. All of that shit. Those would be the Judases. You don't want to be around a lot of yes men. Them motherfuckers will turn on you. Judas gonna be up your ass 24/7 to make sure you don't carry out purpose. Thank you, Evelyn. Judas gonna be up your ass to make sure you don't carry out purpose. To make sure you don't break those generational curses. To make sure you don't take your power back. But it's the spirit. And that spirit will latch on to anyone that's susceptible to jealousy, envy, covetousness, evil, wickedness. It's going to attach to them. You ever notice how a lot of people be under spiritual attack, but they still be kind to other people? That's because that shit can't penetrate their soul like that. And that's what be happening. I don't give a fuck what I'm going through. I'm not about to be out here being hateful and mean-spirited to nobody else. I can't feel like that. I don't like that, how that feel. I don't like how it feels having to be mean-spirited and ugly. Like, I don't like how that shit feel. All right, what do we have for the collective, please? We got the 8 of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody wants you to come back to a loveless space. Somebody wants somebody to come back to a space where, shit, like I said, there was just no love. Why? Can you show me this, please? Seven of Cups? That's wild. Because the Eight of Cups in reverse points back to the Seven of Cups. But it's like somebody is fucking, they're a lunatic, okay? I'm telling you straight up, somebody is a lunatic. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Like I fucking said, a lunatic. Because somebody wants you to come back into like a situation where there's no love, no respect. They don't even hold you in high regard. They don't even trust you. They know you don't trust them, but they like the confusion of it all with the Seven of Cups. Somebody just wants somebody to come back into a very confusing situation so that they can like either assassinate their character again, or assassinate them, or like somebody just wants to like hurt somebody's feelings. Like somebody just like, get back here so I can keep hurting your feelings. Like somebody just wants somebody to be an emotional punching bag. That's literally what it is. Somebody wants you to stay tied to some type of confusion where they can constantly like emotionally beat you down. Hell no. The Ace of Cups in reverse is like, there will not be any reconciliation. They're hoping that, but it will not be any reconciliation. Like, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying that some of you were like the one that got away. And that's been eating somebody alive for a long time, that they weren't able to like either really rip your heart out, really hurt you, really manipulate you, really put you in some state of confusion. Like, you're the one that got away, and that's been eating somebody up for a long time. It's been eating somebody up for a long time. Bottom of the deck here is the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, because you've healed. The swords have fallen out of your heart. Now there's a bandage over your heart. And that's what sociopaths and narcissists like to do. They like to berate you. They like to say hurtful things to you when you around them. They like to like hurt your feelings for no reason. Like y'all could be having a good time, and they'll just say some hurtful shit to you. The Knight of Swords in reverse is very reckless like that with the tongue, because the swords is communication. The cups being here in reverse is like somebody likes to say like hurtful things to someone when you're off guard, when you thought everything was cool. That's how somebody is. And it's like you got away from that with the Star. You chose to heal and move on with the Chariot in the upright, Major Arcana, Six of Swords in the upright, and that's been eating somebody up. So this is the type of person that has control issues. So they're like, how dare you get away from my abuse? How dare you? That's how this is looking. What is this? Yeah, bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands in the upright, because your ships came in. You getting a way out of something. You getting a way out of this shit. Whoever this person is, you need to get far away from them and don't look back. This is bad vibes. Like, this is somebody that know they talk bad about you, know they don't really care about your well-being, but they want you around with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody just wants somebody around for the sole purpose of always hurting their feelings. And that's fucked up. And it really be people like that out there in the world. They just want you around to be like the emotional punching bag. I keep seeing that. What is this, please? Yeah. And I couldn't even shuffle because I forgot it came out in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah. That's not a good look. The Three of Cups in reverse, that could even be friends. You know? Because we already had the Three of Pentacles in reverse twice. So if y'all not going through this in some type of work setting or social setting, some of you guys could just be going through that with people in your interpersonal relationships, just wanting to keep you around to always dump anger and pain and vitriol inside of you and then be like, where you going? Somebody thinks you're supposed to stick around for their toxicity no matter what because of some type of connection y'all got with the Three of Cups in reverse, but it's not even a real loyal connection. This is a situation with the Three of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like you, they friend, but they not your friend. And I know you guys are intelligent enough to grasp what I'm saying. Sometimes you be somebody else's friend, but they don't really be your friend. Like you may, with all the cups coming out, maybe you could be like the friend that like, or the person or whatever that holds like emotional space for people. The cups are the emotions, the waters, they hold memory. Maybe you hold a lot of secrets for people. Even if they betrayed you, maybe you never told their secrets. Maybe you just like, you find people always trying to pour into you, but when they pour into you, it's like muddy waters with the Three of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. Maybe people do pour into you, but it's muddy waters that they're pouring into you. With the moon energy, if you find yourself in solitude, your spirit guides, you have a spirit team. You born with a spirit team. Maybe they're tired of seeing you being dumped on. And I'm telling you what I know. You could be around this type of energy and it'll shift the way you look. It'll shift your body. You'll start taking on so many people's negative pours into you that it'll like reshape who you are. And you'll become a product of those muddy waters. And then you got to start with the star here. You see her pulling water out and pouring it onto land. Then that's when you got to start to alchemize and heal yourself. Get all these muddy waters off of you. Clear your waters up. That means clear up your emotions. Some of you guys with the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Swords in reverse, you're carrying hateful emotions that were projected onto you by people who weren't for you with the Three of Cups in reverse. And with the moon, you didn't even see them doing this to you. It was so subtle with the moon. It was so hidden until now with the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, the star, you're seeing it where all these muddy waters were poured into you and it started to reshape you. I'm telling you. What's up, MS? And that's what's been going on with you for a long time with the moon, the Ten of Swords. Hey, Joanne. It's been going on for a long time. And with the star, the High Priestess, Spirit is like, no. No. We got to get all, this ain't even your shit. Ten of Wands in reverse you had earlier. You don't even know. Some of you do, so I can't say that because you got the High Priestess energy here. But you've been carrying people's self-hatred. You've been carrying the hatred people have for themselves, their circumstances, where they are romantically, where they are financially, where they are physically, spiritually. You've been the carrying the brunt of that for so long. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Swords twice. You've been carrying that shit for a long time. And maybe you just didn't know because with the Six of Cups and the Lovers, we talked about ways you were conditioned from young to what you expect from people, what kind of love you receive and give. Maybe you thought that was love. That's emotional ass abuse. Every time somebody mad at their day or their circumstance or their life, they can just come and pour that into you. And then with the Knight of Swords in reverse, still be mean to you. And with the Eight of Cups in reverse, still be like, stick around for this. I got something else for your ass. Like, oh, hell no. All right, let's move forward. Because you can have motherfuckers around you. Just because somebody always around don't mean they loyal. You can have people, if it's not you trying to stick around, like I said, you can have people always trying to stick around in your energy with the Ten of Swords to sabotage whatever opportunities they think are going to be coming for you. Just because somebody always around don't mean they loyal. Some people pay good money to be monitoring spirits. Some people pay good money to be saboteurs. Okay? Let's see here. What do you have for the collective, please? Yeah, spirit, judgment. I'm telling you, spirit is calling judgment on a lot of the bullshit that's been going on, that's been in your way, that's been blocking you or trying to block you. Three of Wands in the upright with the judgment. Spirit is calling judgment. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, tell you, just because they around don't mean they loyal. Ten of Cups in reverse. Just because y'all got the same blood don't mean y'all family. And you know, that's very unfortunate. You know, especially with a lot of people losing their family and shit right now, that hurts. That fucking hurts. I don't care how tough you are, how spiritual you are. Losing family and family being separated over bullshit, that hurts. That hurts. Because that's your bloodline. And especially, it's going to hurt more for those of you who were brought here to start the breakdown of these generational curses. It's going to hurt you even more. You know what I'm saying? It's going to hurt you more than it's hurting them. I guarantee you. It's going to hurt you more than it hurts them. They proud and stuck in their ways. You healing and trying to fix things. You're just gonna have to let them have that, gang. With the Three of Wands, it's like spirit is like, look, are you getting on this ship or are you gonna stay behind in this brokenness? We got places to go with the judgment. I'm giving you new life. I'm breathing life back into you. You gonna have to, I'm telling you, it's gonna hurt though with the Ten of Cups in reverse. But shit, sometimes it be like that, gang. What is this, please? Yeah. Four of Swords in reverse. It's going to hurt. And for some of you, it's going to be mental anguish. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking of it like, damn, but we family. But then you also thinking of it too like, yeah, but they robbed me of my peace of mind. So that's why it's going to hurt for some of you. Because with the judgment, it's like you facing that. Like, yeah, we family, but the energy robs me of my peace of mind. You have the Magician coming out in the upright position. So you were chosen to make the tough decisions. You were chosen to like work your way up out of these generational curses. A lot of the shit y'all going through, some of you guys are under spiritual attack by other people, but a lot of the shit that some of you guys have been going through is generational curses that have been passed down, and nobody has stepped up to the plate to just kill this shit off. And you've gotten the Magician in the upright twice, and you've also had the High Priestess in the upright. It was always going to be you. It was always going to be you. It was always going to be you. And then some of you are like, well, if it was always going to be me, how come everybody in the family get along with the ones that's on that bullshit? And I'm here trying to be spiritual, trying to show a different way, trying to heal. And I'm the one that's facing all of the, yo, I can hear you. I can hear you. They're safer. That's why. They're safer. And we're not safe. Okay, I'm not safe. Okay? And when I say that, I mean when you stand for something, that's confrontational. They're gonna go towards the people that they feel are safe because those people aren't gonna challenge them. Those people aren't gonna challenge their beliefs. Those people aren't gonna challenge their, behaviors in some ways. They go towards them because they're not gonna challenge the old way everybody used to do shit. Maybe you come from a bloodline where people always sweep shit under the rug, and you're not one of those people. Maybe you speak the uncomfortable truths, but maybe you were brought here to speak the uncomfortable truths because everybody else is lulled to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that, you know? Those other people are like, oh, this is the way we always done everything. And then you could be the one with the high priestess and the magician, high priestess and the magician and the star. And you could be the one like, yeah, that's why ain't shit changed. And that's why this has been happening. That's why maybe some of you know all the family secrets. And that could be another reason why you outcasted. Maybe you know why a lot of shit took place in the bloodline and why everybody was fucked up. And maybe you don't erase it. Maybe you don't sweep shit under the rug. And everybody knows this, all right? With the high priestess, even I'm gonna tell you something about being a high priestess, having this energy, right? With this magician. People see it on you. Like they just know you know something. And they just like they know you have like a deeper aspect to you. Some people will gravitate towards that, and some people will try to ignore it, pretend like they don't see it, but they do. And you could be that one in your family that like always knew what the fuck was really going on. And that's why you've been the outcast, or painted as the outcast, or painted as a problematic person in the family, or painted as a person that's problematic in whatever group setting or work environment or whatever the fuck people want to be in, you know? You're gonna always be the villain, even though the high priestess don't even say shit to nobody. The high priestess with the magician, this is very befitting. This is someone who's into their spiritual shit and they mind their business and they do their stuff and they ain't even in everybody's face. A lot of you don't even know that's why you got enemies too. Just because you're not up in everybody's face, telling them everything you're doing, showing them pictures of your altars, showing them pictures of your work-ins, telling them all the shit you like. No. That's why a lot of you guys have people who are in some type of conflict with you too, because you don't say too much. The high priestess really don't say too much until it's time to say much. Then they say something. But for the most part, they just be in their own little world. And some people are upset with you just because of that. They don't like you being in your own little world because it separates you from them. So these are like energy vampires, people who like codependent relationships, people who don't respect others' autonomy, people who don't respect your spiritual practices, you know. All right, let's see here. But you gotta stop allowing people to get into your head and make you second guess yourself. So what if they don't fuck with you like that? You know? And stop allowing people to be in your life that don't fuck with you like that. See, that's a saying. Like, oh, they cool, but I don't fuck with them like that. Don't ever allow nobody to put you in that category. Because that means they think you're disposable. And they only gonna fuck with you like that when you serve some type of purpose for them. Or like when you know, are stroking the lower aspect of their ego. Nobody don't ever gotta fuck with you like that. They can just not fuck with you at all. And just keep it gully. Like, Don't ever let nobody put you in that category like, oh yeah, they cool, but oh, I fuck with them, but not like that. Like, fuck that. That's fake. That's fake as fuck. And that is so normalized. If people were more authentic, they wouldn't have as much bullshit they have going on.
Sometimes it can feel like there's no way out of treatment resistant depression.
All right, let's see. Because you'll have motherfuckers around you, Six of Wands in reverse, that's just around you. Ain't no loyalty, ain't no action, ain't no nothing. But they like, yeah, those are people who are energy vampires, or they just kind of like benefit from being in your energy in some kind of way. Either way, that's not cool. All right. You guys got the major arcana of the world in the upright position again. Wow. Coming out with the sun in the upright position. So I'm telling you, things are going to be changing for the better. Things are going to be changing for the better. Okay. You just had to really get through some cycles, and they've been tough. I'm telling you. Five of Swords. You've been through some tough cycles. Some of y'all really need to do like a cord cutting. You need to get somebody up out your energy. I really don't like, I fucking hate the Five of Swords sometimes. Because it's like, even though you just trying to shine, you in your own little world, again, you have the world in the upright twice. You have this person here in the Five of Swords who's in conflict with you and feels like they have to beat you. They have to, like, they're jealous of your own little world. This is, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. This is like somebody coming to your house, right? Now, you ain't even give this person your address. You ain't even invite this person over. Right? But it's like this person always showing up to your house and then be like, I feel so threatened by them. Let me fight them. Five of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like somebody is fighting a problem that they keep creating. Like, why keep showing up to somebody's house that you know you don't like? They didn't invite you. They didn't give you their address. They don't even know you. But you keep somebody keeps showing up. I'm telling you, somebody is obsessed with like showing up to somebody's happiness or celebration or whatever, or joyful moments, bringing in conflict. Like somebody fighting someone who is not fighting them. With the world card representing Saturn, this person is going to face a lot of backlash and backfire and karma. But one of their forms of karma is going to be seeing you in the sun position. It's going to see you being happy. Like somebody may thought that they had defeated you. Somebody may thought that they had you down bad. But they're about to have to see you be in the sun in the world energy. A new space, a new light. Because they painted such an ugly picture for you. They colored you in such an ugly color. They're going to have to see you in this sun energy. What is this? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, whoever this is, they're going to have to release you. Whoever this is, it's like they refuse to heal, though, with the Star in reverse. Somebody just refuses to heal. This is like somebody who doesn't want to heal, but they want to sit in your energy and like cause conflict for you while you're healing. Spirit is like, they need to get over it with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They need to release that. They really do. What's this Five of Swords, please? hermit, I'm telling you, somebody feels attacked by someone who is not even attacking them. Somebody feels attacked by someone who's in hermit mode. Someone is trying to cause conflict or one-upmanship with somebody who just stay to themselves. This is why they look foolish. Telling you. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, clarifying the hermit. Somebody just spends a lot of time with like family, or they spend a lot of time in their home, or they spend a lot of time just trying to, you know, fix their finances and shit. Somebody just like, with the hermit and the Ten of Pentacles, like somebody just minding their business, basically. All right. I clarify the Five of Swords and I get the King of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you, somebody's ego is bruised. Maybe somebody has been trying to cause some type of conflict with you, but you're in hermit mode. So, like I said, you're the one who got away, or you're the one that's out the way, whatever. It really bothers somebody. Like, their ego is bruised that they can't have like some public display of like conflict with you. You know, like maybe somebody wants to like be like in some type of like, I don't know why Spirit says Twitter wars with you. Maybe some of you guys are an avid Twitter poster, and like maybe you go back and forth with people on some type of public platform. Somebody wants to like beef with you or argue with you on a public platform, or maybe somebody, this is someone who engages in that a lot. Like they're always like engaging in some type of shit like that. But it's really, I'm telling you, you really bruise somebody's ego by not being accessible with the hermit. For some of you, somebody just really wants to know where you are so that they can really put their plan into mission or conclusion. Like somebody just really wants to know where you are. That's odd. I just heard I'm to the money, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So somebody is like, somebody is trying to find you to like be in some type of confrontation with you, or I mean conflict rather. But you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy where you're just like, no, I'm just trying to get grounded. I'm just trying to, you know, make sure I have everything in order, that I'm taken care of, that my environment is stable. Like, so, like I said, you're not even in the vicinity of whoever this is. I clarify the King of Wands in reverse. I get the Four of Cups in reverse. You know, somebody's just really displeased with the way you carry yourself. If you carry yourself like the Queen of Pentacles, that bothers somebody. That's another reason why they're so like gung-ho on bringing conflict to you. They're like, I'm gonna show you they're not like as solid as they're portraying. Like whoever's in this Five of Swords, Four of Cups in reverse, they're like, I'm gonna show someone, like, you know, like somebody is trying to do that. I clarify further. I get the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position here. So this is, again, another energy of self. Like the Nine of Pentacles is just somebody who is just doing their own thing, trying to, you know, build themselves up, keep their environment harmonious, you know, just relying on self. If you're dealing with someone romantically or friendship wise, or if this is someone in the workplace, this is someone that just stays to themselves and does what they have to do. So if you work with somebody like this, maybe they don't really engage in, you know, all the office politics and talking and hanging out. They may just kind of like do their work, go to lunch quietly, come back, clock out. If this is somebody that's in a social setting, maybe they like show love, but they're not like all in anybody's face with the hermit and the nine of pentacles. They're just kind of like off to themselves. You know what I'm saying? If this is somebody who is a romantic interest of someone, this is the type of person that's like, I want you, but I don't need you. So this is not someone you'll be able to like dangle a car in their face and be like, well, if you don't stay with me, you can't have this car. If you don't do this, you can't have this money. If you don't do this, like this is somebody that don't even need you. They just want you. And that's very threatening and that's very intimidating for some people all across the board. The person who stands in Nine of Pentacles energy, they're very low key, but they also have that energy. And that's very intimidating. Not to her own, not to this person's fault, but it's like, you know, I could take you or leave you. And if you're that kind of person, group think doesn't work for you, or like, you know what I'm saying? Being a part of what everybody is doing, that's not your thing. All right, let's move on. But nonetheless, you know, we see you here in Hermit energy, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, you know, being able to take care of yourself, sustain yourself. I don't even think that you try to lead with a I don't need you type of attitude. I don't even think you lead with that. I just think you've grown up in an era or environment where you always had to kind of like fend for yourself. And so there really wasn't anybody that you could call on during like some of your hardest times, with the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Wands. It's like you faced a lot of hardships on your own that could have broke you, but it didn't. So that shaped you to like never really try to depend on anyone for anything. And that just became a part of your energy signature. So it's not even like you're just like doing that, you know? And so that can be intimidating or offensive to people who feel like you should hurry up and let them in. You should hurry up and connect. You should hurry up and attach. You should hurry up and, you know, like, or if these are types of people in romantic relationships or platonic or whatever, with the Four of Cups energy who like to play emotional games to see if you care. Just speaking from experience, because that's all I really can speak of from sometimes. I've had people try to sew energetic hooks into me, and the way they would do that is through like emotional like manipulation or games to see if I really cared about them. But that's not a way to even entice me to care about you. Like if I care about you, I care. You're gonna know it. I'm not a very big emoter all the time. And so sometimes when you're not a big emoter, you're not always talking about your feelings about some shit 24/7. People tend to think that you don't care, but they miss out on the big ways that you show you care with the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe some of you guys are more action oriented when you show you care, and that doesn't speak well for people who want you to either like emote all the time. Those types of people will feel like you don't care about them, so they'll miss out, they'll like totally cancel out all the other ways you show that you care, or all the other ways that you show that you've shown up. And I've experienced that. So I don't know if you have too, but I'm just sharing my experience as someone who cares a lot, but that's not always like just an emoting energy. You know, I feel like actions speak louder than words. Words are beautiful. Words of affirmations are great. But I'm not gonna just be up somebody's ass 24/7, to show them that I give a fuck. Like, you're gonna know, because I don't waste time on people that I don't give a fuck about. Like, I don't check in on people that I don't give a fuck about. I don't say nothing. I'm like, to myself. I give people a space to be to themselves too. And sometimes that can come across wrong. But I'm just like chilling, like all the time. Like, I'm chilling, I'm with spirit, and that's where I love to be. But like, if you need me, I'm gonna show up. Like, if you for me and I know the energy is pure, I'm gonna show up. And I think that sometimes, and I don't like that shit though. Like, I'm not even talking about it like I like it. I don't like when people try to test my care for them. I don't like when people try to be like, oh, so you do care. When they try to pull me into some character that they want me to fucking be, because I will never perform for anybody to show them that I care about them. And I will never give up my autonomy or, shit like that to show that I care. Like, if you're not a good read on people, if your intuition isn't strong and you can't feel when somebody really cares, I don't want to be the scapegoat for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the test dummy for that. I don't want to be whatever. I don't want any parts of that. Like, go work that out in the shadow. But like, don't bring that to me, because I don't like to, like, time is energy for me. I don't like to waste either. So, I'm just saying, that's how I am, you know? Like, I don't waste. I don't want to be nobody's frenemy. That's not my goal. I don't want any fucking frenemies. I know that's the culture for some bitches, but that's not my culture. So, like, I'm just telling you some real shit. We've been reading cards for damn near 2 hours. I'm just telling you some real shit. I don't like none of that. Like, and I've ran into so many people where frenemy culture is alive and well and is thriving. I've ran into a lot of people where being a flying monkey or an agent is fine because, oh, I'm gonna benefit from something off of it. Like, I've seen so much. You know. But I ain't a part of none of that shit. Cause you waste ugly ass energy, and you like hold up space when you put yourselves in environments that you don't want to be in, or when you put yourselves around people who you don't trust, or who can't trust you. Because that's something people don't ever talk about. People are like, I know I can't trust them. Well, I'm here to tell you, people know that you shouldn't trust them. People know you shouldn't trust them, because they know what they've thought about you. Even if they haven't fucking said the shit, they know what they've thought about you. And sometimes you picking up on that. With the high priestess energy, sometimes you picking up on that shit. You picking up on knowing a person knows that you shouldn't trust them. You can hear it in the breathing, in the way they talk, the way they pause during certain sentences when they talking to you. Like, you can hear it. You can, and even if you can't hear it, you can feel it. You can feel when somebody know you shouldn't trust them. And you got to follow that. Because intuition going to speak to you in different ways. Intuition is going to speak to you in different ways. And that's one of the ways. Especially if you clairaudient. I did post a little funny meme on the community page yesterday or earlier today. I don't remember, but it's on the community page on here. And it was talking about the clairs, the clairaudience, the clairsentience, the clairvoyance, all the things. And your intuition will speak to you in different ways. And sometimes the way your intuition speaks to you is through other people's bullshit. Little shit you see them doing or saying, and like your body will start to speak to you like, I don't think we should indulge in this too much. You know what I'm saying? So don't box your intuition in, because a lot of people do that. They box their intuition in into one thing. Whole time they could be feeling all the things. It was just a little funny meme, MS. But yeah, so let your intuition be open to you. Cause it'll tell you some shit. All right, so let's move on, guys, because we are long-winded tonight. You welcome, Tommy. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for the hearts. Y'all know I love hearts and stars. Hook me up with some hearts and stars, gang. Dang. Y'all already know I love the hearts and the stars. All right, let's see here. Thank you, MS. You already know what type of time I'm on. Thank you, Joanne. All right. I know, MS. All right, let's see here, gang. Oh, shit, I'm knocking the camera. My bad, gang. All right, you guys have Samaritan in the upright position. Okay? Light attribute refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Wow. Period. Period. It said refines, okay? Your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. You got to change some shit up. You know who you shouldn't be and should be paying attention to. And see, in the spiritual community, they really be pushing this Good Samaritan narrative. But it be toxic positivity to me. I'm not with that toxic positivity shit. Where they be like, oh, if someone's hurting you, just hang in there and send them love. And like, no, fuck that. That don't make you a Good Samaritan, allowing somebody to abuse you or treat you fucked up. So you need to refine the way you deal with people. Thank you, HP3. Finally, you showed me some love. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, girl. Yeah. So maybe you guys are gonna be in a position. You was warming your food up. Oh shit, let me go check my food. I'll be right back, gang. All right, I'm back. Okay. Because I had turned the oven off, but I didn't take it out the oven because I still wanted it to be low-key warm by the time we were done. So I was just making sure everything was okay. All right. So change your idea on what you consider to be a good Samaritan. Because sometimes that should have put you in martyrdom. And you ain't here to be no martyr. You just got to add in the middle of the life. I have gotten an ad. I was watching it live once. And I did get an ad. Yeah, and then they didn't change the layout. I don't know if they changed it for just the creators on YouTube or they changed it for everybody, but they didn't change the layout of how, like, you view the video, view the lineup on your subscriptions and shit. Okay, you guys got headiness in the upright position, light attributes, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Yes. Yes, some of you guys, I'm telling you, need to be ahead of this. Okay? Okay? Look, y'all, I can't control what YouTube do. I just work here, okay? Shit. Some of y'all need to be ahead of this. You know why? Because you've punished yourself for so long. You've held back from your desires. Some of you guys don't even consider your sensuality or your sexual desires and needs or just the small pleasures in life, okay? Some of you guys have held back from that so long due to some type of shame. Some of you guys dated someone who would not please you orally. You see how she's hanging the grapes over her mouth? Some of you guys maybe dated someone who didn't please you orally, or they didn't know how, or they didn't care to know how. Some of you guys have went a long time without your desires being met, okay? And now spirit is like, look, you also too need to indulge in the pleasures of life, okay? All the six senses, okay? You need to indulge in that. You need to feel what it's like to feel good. Some of you guys need to feel what it's like to feel desired again, okay? You need to be desired. You need to, and in the purest form, you also need to be lusted after. In the purest form, though. Like some of you guys need to be devoured in a sensual sense. You know, I'm picking up a lot of energy from here, especially with the fruits, the juices. Like maybe you guys need to get your juices back flowing. You know, the hedonist is not afraid to indulge in life's pleasures, okay? So you need to take on that energy. You need to take that on. You need to know that your pleasure, your desires are not dirty, you know? Because maybe you've been made to feel that way, or maybe you've been on this, you know, purity kick where you've made yourself feel that way, you know? Or you could have just been abstinent or celibate for a long time. But I feel like that inner goddess, that inner lioness is like, honey, emerging. Okay? And it's time for you to indulge in the pleasures of life. You went without them far too long. Far too long. You've substituted certain pleasures with others, and the joy isn't even there anymore. So it's time. All right. Let's see here. All right. You guys got scribe in reverse, shadow attribute, altering facts or plagiarizing someone's work. So, someone, I'm telling you, someone really lied about you. We saw that in the tarot. Someone has really told a lot of untruths about you. Someone, too, with the scribe in reverse, someone like chooses not to give you notoriety because they're copying you, okay? This is why maybe you've published a book, or you are an avid writer, or going back to the Twitter thing, maybe you post a lot of things, or maybe you say very insightful things, or you have some type of characteristic about you. Someone with the scribe in reverse is choosing not to acknowledge that because they're copying you. Someone is really trying to like become you. So they're trying to like not acknowledge you and your true energy signature because they're trying to take that on. All right. Someone is trying to take on someone's energy signature. That's why scribe is writing. That's why maybe someone is not going to like note you as a reference or note you as inspiration on something. Like someone is trying to really become you. So this is someone who will start to like, and we talked about that earlier with the coveting energy. Yes. So this could be someone who tries to pick up your lingo, say the things that you say in rooms that you're not in. Like someone is really trying to become like you, whether this is through your work or the way you express yourself or something like that. All right, let's see. All right, you guys have guide in the upright position. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Yeah. Some of you guys really need to go within, okay? Really figure out what, yeah, because some of you guys really need to know what's going on with you. All right. You see how this person has a lantern and then they also have an owl perched on their hand. Owls represent wisdom, you know. Look up the owl animal totem, but you know, different cultures believe different things about owls. But right here it's representing that wisdom. And this is also too kind of reminding me of the hermit card because on the hermit card he's carrying a lantern as well. You guys had the hermit earlier. All right. So it's really time, I'm telling you, if you feel like you're going through the dark night of the soul, keep going. All right. Time to tap in with your divine spiritual guides. You know. Bottom of the deck here, you have Fool in the upright position. Light attribute, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So yeah, some of you guys may be guided to kind of like laugh at the hypocrisy of people and the absurdity of them, you know? There's a lot of people around you who have the audacity to try to make you suppress your emotions, make you suppress the way you feel about things, while that's the only way they're reacting. They only act out of their emotions, but they want you to fear your own. It's because your emotions challenge people who are not emotionally intelligent. That's why it says fearlessly revealing emotion. Your emotional intelligence really triggers people who react prematurely to the way they feel about stuff, it triggers them because they know that their premature emotions have ruined things, have burned bridges for them. So when they see you fearlessly speaking through your emotion, and fearlessly revealing your emotion could be like talking about something you went through and how that made you feel. And when you talk about things that you went through and how they make you feel, it's naturally going to trigger someone who's doing that to someone else, who's oppressing that, who's trying to ignore that feeling within them. And so now they're going to make you the villain because you revealing your emotions fearlessly puts them under the radar or some weird shit, you know? But you're not afraid. You know, you're not afraid to rip off the mask. And right now, being politically correct on these social media platforms has everybody wearing a mask. I don't give a fuck how much I get up here and encourage you guys and speak power into you guys and speak life into you guys. There's always going to be someone who's offended, but I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to fearlessly express my emotions and my passions and speak to you through spirit. But there's going to always be someone who's going to be offended, but they're never going to look away. They're always going to feel offended, and then they're going to sneak back and listen again. My spirit guides have been doing a scan on me and showing me all the people who have tried to put energetic cords in me through a love-hate relationship with the way I show up on these fucking platforms. And I tell you right the fuck now, I don't get up here unless spirit tell me to. If you offended and hurt by the messages that I put out, you need to go within. You really fucking need to go within. Or just not look. What do we have here? We have the beggar in the upright position here. Light attributes. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. So, someone is in this position to where they want to empower others, okay? It says at the level of physical survival. So maybe someone just like wants to empower people and show them how to persevere through things. Now, the thing about empowering others, you know, because there's light and dark attributes to everything. Be mindful of the people you empower, because sometimes when you are a strong spirit, you're able to empower others, right? And they may be weak spirits or fearful spirits, and you may be trying to empower them. And the same people that you empower will take that power to try and destroy you with it, because now they want all of it and they feel like it has to come from you. So you have to be mindful of the people that you're empowering at this time, because they may carry like a beggared spirit where nothing is ever enough. It says the shadow attribute, dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. So it's like people will start to make you try to be the source of light or empowerment or survival. And that's how people can energetically hook into you, by feeling like they can only survive if they're hooked into you in some kind of way. And the way they can hook into you is through love or hate or indifference. So that's where you have to be very insightful, okay? Because she has her hands over her eyes. You have to be insightful. Everybody that's coming to reach out for help, maybe they shouldn't be getting help from you, okay? All right, let's see. We have destroy in the upright position, light attributes, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. And that's the cycle we are in right now. Especially with us being going into winter, that's when everything is destroyed. That's when all the plants die, the flowers die, everything falls away, right? But that's only to prepare for new life. So you guys could be the destroyer right now in your life and in others. You're destroying all the things that are not breathing. All the things. This could be specifically important for someone's diet. Someone is going to really be looking into eating like live foods or some shit like that. Or Whole Foods or something like that. Or maybe somebody likes to shop at Whole Foods. That place is expensive. But anyway, somebody is becoming the destroyer. They're not waiting for things to fall apart. They're just going to start destroying the things that they know are ruining the foundation, that are ruining the soil. They're going to start cutting it out. People, places, things, substances, foods, drinks, whatever. Somebody is becoming the destroyer in their own life because we're dealing with the light attribute of this. All right? Because with the preparing for new life, it's like there's something better. So you're ready to tear down all these old paradigms and ways of being, societal norms, all of this shit. You're in the middle of that right now. That's also part of the healing process. When you go through the dark night of the soul, when you emerge from that, guess what you do? You start destroying shit. You start destroying all the things that were revealed to you through that dark night of the soul. Because when you are in the dark night of the soul, there's a light that comes that ushers you out, and you're like, okay. And when that light comes and ushers you out, that's when you become the destroyer. You'll know that you've been through a phase of the dark night of the soul when you were feeling heavy and low and conflicted, and then all of a sudden you start looking at your life from a different aspect, and you like, oh my God, I need to remove that. Like, that's the destroyer. You're becoming the destroyer in your life, but it's with a purpose, a higher purpose. For this new life that you want to create, you're going to have to destroy some shit. All right? So prepare for that and initiate that so that you can have some aspect of control while you're releasing. All right? That balance. Girl, me either. Whole Foods is ridiculous. Honey. Okay, let's move forward, gang. We almost done. Oh my God, my solar return is this month, gang. Oh my God, y'all know it's on. How could I forget? Oh, because we in Saggy season. And Saggy always trying to boss me around. Look, Sagittarius, you're not the boss of me, all right? It's my birthday month too, Sag. All right? I don't want to hear it. I just want, okay, this is all I want for my birthday this year, gang. I need a new Xbox One, okay? Calling all calls, calling all cars. I need a new Xbox One. And I need a bottle of Hennessy. I haven't drunk Hennessy for my birthday since 2021. All right? I need 2 things, gang. Come on, I'm good for it, gang. I'm good for it. All right, look. I'm about to be fast. All right? All the things. It's my birthday too, Sag. All right? You know what I'm saying? Big cap energy. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do a Sagittarius reading in the members only section, because Cause I got a rep for my Saggies. You know, I got a rep for the squad. I got some Saggy members. I got a rep for the squad. All right, let's see. Tell him, MS. Tell him, MS. I'm good for it. That's all I want, gang. Let's start a GoFundMe for the Hennessy. Shit. All right. Okay. Wow, you guys got number 24, which breaks down to the 6 adjacent possibilities. Yes, I did forget HP3 because, like, man, you don't understand my life, and you HP3, you know more than anybody with how this year been, like, so much heaviness and, you know, family stuff. Like, I be forgetting sometimes about me, gang. That's why I be so heavy on y'all head. Like, don't forget about you. I low-key forgot we was in December. It's not even like I forgot it was my birthday month. I just low-key forgot we were in December because November was crazy. I had a lot of shit, responsibility and shit. Man, I forgot we were in December. It dawned on me today. You know, like, damn, we in December. That means my birthday was coming up. Oh, man. That day on my birthday, I had Hennessy. Who had bought it for me? I think it was Peace and Positivity. Or Emmett, or I think it was Peace and Positivity, or Ben, I forget, but somebody cashed at me and was like, get you some Hennessy for your birthday or something like that. That was a long time ago, but I had my little glass of ice. I was turned up, like, oh my God. Gang. I was cussing. I was dragging all y'all signs and stuff in the comments. Oh my God. How did y'all deal with me that night? Yeah, Peace and Positivity. Yeah, I remember you did. You bought me a bottle of Hennessy for my birthday. I always thank you guys. Every time y'all send something to my P.O. box, every time y'all send me a deck, I always try to thank you guys on the lives. But I remember, I think it was Peace and Positivity, because she always be on my head talking about, you need to relax. You need to da-da-da-da-da. And this motherfucker bought me a bottle of Hennessy. Oh my God, gang. And I remember she commented, she was like, whenever her glass got to clanking, I knew she was supposed to talk shit. I'm like, not me talking shit to the gang. Yeah, that was a fun live that night. Yeah. With y'all, my squad. I love you, Peace and Positivity. Thank you. It don't feel like December, gang. I'm telling you, man. Remember in my deck, my Oracle deck, I'm about to pull one from this real quick. I'm about to pull the exact card. Because I made this deck in like 2018. And I made this card because Spirit showed me this. Let me show y'all real quick. Shout out to everybody who purchased my Oracle deck. I appreciate you guys. Right here, gang. Hold up. It says, we are speeding through portals. We are realizing that time never existed. Tell me I didn't predict that this time would come up, gang. Lily Cat, you got this deck. I know you know what I'm talking about. Lily Cat bought this deck. I remember. I'm telling you, my 7 Oracle deck. Yep. I knew Spirit showed me. I was up at like 2 a.m. creating this deck. And Spirit was telling me everything that was going to happen ahead of time. That's why a lot of people get mad at me when I say certain shit. And then when that shit comes to pass, they come back and try to be like passive aggressively cool with me because they know I wasn't trying to be harsh. I was just telling the fucking truth. And sometimes, gang, the truth don't sound all colorful and friendly and love and light. Sometimes the truth be heavy. And unfortunately, ever since I was a child, I always had to tell the heavy truths, even if they weren't my truths. Even if someone older than me or younger than me came and confided in me to something that heavy happened to them, I always had to be the bearer of like heavy news. So people don't know how to take me. They think I don't care because I just deliver this shit how it come. But I'm telling you, we are speeding through portals. And the way time is overlapping, and even for those of you who like have a period, don't you notice that it seems like your period come faster now? Like that shit is crazy. Like everything is like timeless right now. Everything is timeless. Everything is fucking timeless. You know? Instead of your period coming every 28 days, I low-key feel like esoterically that shit has been coming like every 15 days. I ain't even gonna hold you. I feel like it's been coming every 15 days. I don't know. Like something's going on crazy with time right now. But we're realizing more and more, that time don't exist. But yeah, this my this not even little. This my big Oracle deck. This the first one I made. It looked kind of ashy because I had this shit for a long time. But if you want to buy it, it's always in like the description box of all my videos. Okay, so let's get back to this. The number 24, which breaks down to the 6, the material world, adjacent possibilities. So if you notice, right, don't this look like a laptop sitting on the floor in the hallway, right? All right, some of you guys need to spend more time offline. All right? Offline is about to become the new luxury. All right? Now, if you a content creator, you got to know how to create online content without having to be online all day, especially if you are a spiritual content creator. Okay? But you are about to be given a choice. All right? And it's all up to you. You're about to find out that there's another avenue or another way to accomplish your goal, to accomplish something that you want. You're about to see another avenue, and that shit is going to blow your mind. But with the 24 breaking down to the 6, it's going to open up a door. You see all these fucking doors in this hallway and shit? They open. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 doors are open. Low key 5. You're about to see that there's other avenues, other doors. Like they say, when God closes the door, he opens a window, or when whatever, some shit, you about to see another way to accomplish whatever it is you've been trying to do. Let's read this. It says many unconsidered options. And see, some of y'all got to get out your own way with this unconsidered option shit. Because options have been presented to you, but you get in your own way because you feel like, no, you know best, you know everything. No, you don't know everything. Spirit know everything. And Spirit is about to present you with another way to get some shit done. Don't get in your own way and get to acting ugly with Spirit. All right? Okay. It says, sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and validate, whatever, about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things as you consider the many choices available. You'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward movement. That chariot and that six of swords. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't yet thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new direction and action now. Yes, some of you guys are doing things the way they used to be done. Now, I'm not against all reliable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against that. But with the laptop in the middle of this hallway and all these doors open, spirit is like maybe you can still keep all reliable as a backup, but you still need to consider these new doors that are open to you. All right? These new avenues, these new gateways that are open to you or that will become open to you with the 24 breaking down to the 6. All right? So don't count something out. All right? Let's see here. Yeah, bottom of the deck, storm warning in reverse. This card is number 10, which breaks down to the 1. So you're not going to have to experience something else again. Some type of trials and tribulations, some type of storms that you've been through, this shit, and I ain't even gonna hold you. This shit could have been an upheaval in your life. This shit could have uprooted you from your foundation, from the things that you thought were gonna be a constant, were gonna be stable. Whatever storm you went through in the past, we saw that tower in reverse. This low-key reminds me of that. You won't have to experience that anymore. Okay? The tough times are behind you. Now, what you will experience is you will see something that you think could be brewing to be similar to a storm you faced in the past. But then it just passes by your house. You don't get hit with that storm. It just low key reappears to remind you to stay on your shit. Like, oh, I could have almost slipped, or oh, I could have almost went back into that storm. Because you see this bell on the floor here. Bells are used to disrupt negative energy, negative spirits, remove that, call in the good spirits. It all depends on your intentions. But I feel like something is coming to an end. These storms are coming to an end. We saw that with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Swords energy. All right, let's read this. Okay, this card says storm warning, clouds on the horizon. This card reverse indicates that the dark times are behind you, or at least beginning to fall away. You can take heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. Man, hold on. Let me try to skip this.
When you say big on holiday decor, you can't help but say, I got them at Ross. Impressive.
All right, let me start over. This card reverse indicates that the dark times are behind you, or at least beginning to fall away. You can take heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. This new light may bring a time of reassessment and redirection for you. Let yourself consider where you want to go. Also, spend some time reflecting on the difficulty that has passed. What was the lesson for you? Whether it's about self love or empowerment, remember to bring these intentions and the lessons learned into your new bright path. Yeah, and that sun and that full represents that new bright path. So now that you're out of a certain tough period, maybe you're out of, because this could be like with all these doors, this could also be like many different things in your life that were storms. You could have many different storms you have been working through. But as you conquer each storm, as each storm bypasses you or subsides, you need to look into that and say, now that this is done, what can I accomplish now? Like, shift the perspective of the storms, okay, guys? But that was your energy check in, collective tarot reading. I love you guys so much. Thanks again to all my moderators, everybody in the chat who kept it cool. Thanks again to Happy Buddha for the super chat. Thanks again to my magical members of the channel. I love you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. Okay, so as we are approaching the new year, um I do have my yearly forecast available on the website. That's where we go through a month by month breakdown of your year ahead. And your year ahead could be like your birthday to the next, or, whatever your year ahead is for you. So you might want to check that out. That's done over the phone. Okay. All right, guys. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.